Unfortunately, I cannot. I'm speechless, out of words. I just don't understand. But I mean, it is what it is. We'll get back to work.
How do you get back to work when you have such a tough loss like that? Like, how do you go about that, I guess?
You got to understand that life is bigger than one season. Life is bigger than football itself. So it's a personal thing. It's a mentality you have to have, that no matter the outcome, that this is my dreams, this is my goals, this is my aspirations, and that's what I've set out for myself. So why because of a loss, all of a sudden I don't do it no more? So that's not how things work for this program, for myself in particular. So it's easy to just hit the ground rolling and get back to work.
How do you prevent a season like this from becoming mentally draining, even off the field?
Yeah, you're right. It's hard. It's hard. But I think one thing that helps it is my teammates and just having joy in the journey. All of us, not necessarily worried about the outcomes, just enjoying each other, because we know that there will not be another team 130. And so this team has only 2 more games left, and after that, it's everybody goes their own way. Just in the midst of everything, I feel like we do a good job of teammates and brothers of, making the little things big and having joy in the things that we do.
Obviously, record-wise, this isn't probably where you thought you guys would be this season, but making the decision to return here, what have you gained just from this season that you can carry on?
Yeah, first off, I don't regret coming back. It's a decision I made, and it's a decision that I'm forever live with, and I'm proud of. But what this season has taught me is that, because my goal is to play at the next level, and I don't know what team that's going to be. At that level, you can't choose your team; they choose you. So I feel like there's teams in the NFL who don't necessarily have that great of a season every single year. So I feel like it just gives perspective of that, whatever team I happen to go to at the next level, if whether we have a winning record, losing record, you're gonna have to play and push through it, because that is your responsibility, that is your job. So I feel like it gives me good perspective of, no matter the outcome, it's what you set out to do.
Defensively, that's the scenario you want to be in, right? End of the game, it's you guys' turn to go win it, and then it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, like you said, that's the dream situation right there. You just scored on defense. You passed the 2-minute warning, so there's no more stopping the clock on its own unless they call a timeout. You just got to go out there and get a stop, and unfortunately we didn't. So we got to go clean that up and figure that out.
What do you think happened? You guys played such great defense for 3 quarters, and in the 4th quarter they have 2 long touchdown drives. What do you think happened?
Honestly, I gotta watch the film first to see what kind of went down.
What you go ahead, they come back and score on that late touchdown. I assume you're on the bench getting ready for overtime. Were you even aware of what was going on? Were you watching, or were you following it?
Well, we were
Missouri's last defensive touchdown.
Yeah, well, we were on the sideline, watching our previous drive, just going through some things, final notes and whatnot. And I believe it was coming up on 3rd down, or maybe it was 3rd down. So we always alert punt, and so that's kind of where those 3rd downs is when our attention sort of focuses to what's going on the field, because it could be punt up next, or in this case scenario, it was a turnover. So yes, we were getting up off the bench, paying attention to it, and it was just a sick feeling in the stomach.
Billy, how much have you thought about just getting that 6th win to be more eligible?
A lot. You want to win like every single game. So it means a lot. And this week we felt like we really had an opportunity. But good thing is we got 2 more opportunities. We got a bye week next week, so. We'll get well prepared and healed back up and ready to go.
Thanks, Billy.